In this lesson, we will use the properties of 2D shapes to answer questions relating to the shapes. 2D shapes are shapes with two dimensions such as width and height. Triangles are 2D shapes that have three sides. An isosceles triangle has two equal sides, which also means that it has two equal angles. All three angles of an isosceles triangle are acute. It has no parallel lines and it has no perpendicular lines. For perpendicular lines, you need an angle of 90 degrees. For the next shape, we have a regular polygon, which has 5 sides, known as a pentagon. So it has 5 equal sides, 5 corners, 5 equal obtuse angles, which means that they're greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. It has no parallel lines or perpendicular lines. The sum of all the interior angles of a polygon add up to 540 degrees. That said, it is a polygon with 5 sides, so a pentagon in particular. Pause your screen now and describe the shape. Okay, this shape has a set of 7 equal angles. Looking at these angles, we can see that they're greater than 90 degrees and less than 180. So they are, of course, obtuse angles. And because there's 7 sides, it has 7 angles, it is a heptagon. We can see that because it has no 90-degree angle, it does not have perpendicular lines. And because it has odd number of sides, it does not have any parallel lines either. Okay, so if you can pause the screen again and write down the properties of this triangle. Okay, looking at this triangle, you should notice straight away that it has a 90-degree angle. It has a right angle. So it is a right angle triangle. And because it is a right angle triangle, it means it also has perpendicular lines. And of course, it doesn't have parallel lines because it's a triangle with 3 sides. And triangles don't have parallel lines. So the other 2 angles are, of course, acute. They're less than 90. So just to reiterate that, right angle triangles have a right angle and thus they have a perpendicular line. If you have no right angles, you have no perpendicular lines. Please pause the screen now and answer the following question. Okay, this is an equilateral triangle. We can see it has 3 equal angles, so that means it has 3 equal sides. It is a triangle and it has 3 corners, 3 vertices, and all 3 of them are acute. Does it have any parallel lines? No. Does it have any perpendicular lines? No. It does have acute angles. It has 3. Pause your screen now and describe the properties of the following shapes. Here are some more questions for you to go through. Okay, you can pause the screen again and check your answers. Pause the screen again and have a go at these 2 challenging questions. All interior angles are equal, all sides are the same length, it has no parallel lines. That must be a triangle, an equilateral triangle. It has 2 pairs of parallel lines, it has no right angles, it has 2 pairs of equal angles. So it can't be a rectangle because it has no right angles, so it must be a parallelogram. Which has 2 pairs of equal angles, has no right angles, and it has 2 pairs of parallel lines. It can't be a rhombus either because a rhombus would have 4 equal sides. So a parallelogram, the opposite angles are equal. So the 2 I've shaded in red are equal and the other 2 are obtuse and equal to. Pause the screen and have a go at the exit ticket. So this shape is a parallelogram because it has 2 pairs of equal angles, sides. It has 4 sides, it has 2 acute angles and 2 obtuse angles. It has 2 pairs of parallel lines and no perpendicular lines.